20-Sided Stories has absolutely no affiliation with A24, nor the Green Knight role-playing game, nor the movie. You hear?
You unlock this door with a natural 20. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of dice. A dimension of mind. We travel back in time to a world filled with myths and folklore, one in which will be carved throughout medieval history for millennia to come. It is the era of King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table. But those knights will not be the ones in our mind's eye, no. There's a different kind of knight in this adventure. The Green Knight. One of darkness and mystery. One that, when defeated, may grant riches and glory.
Welcome to 20-Sided Stories. My name is Sage GC. I'm your director and game master, and I am joined by my wonderful co-hosts and players, Emily, Travis, Jessica, and David, who have each built characters that they will be presenting and role-playing as.
I'm Emily, and I will be playing Lady Elowyn of Dan Brannan. I am on my path to strike down the Green Knight, as my family has done for centuries. My brother had set off to defeat the Green Knight himself, but instead lost his life. But it shall not be in vain. For I will avenge him, and I will rebuild my family, and I will strike down the Green Knight.
Hi, I'm Travis, and I'm playing Stev, the Bard. I struck down the Green Knight with a mandolin in a cave when I was running away from a bunch of cannibals who I thought were my friends. This just so happened to be the cave of Merlin, the wizard, and I've just been kind of hanging out there ever since.
Hi, I'm Jessica, and I'll be playing Rebecca Blacksmith. I love Fridays. I'm a knight who secretly wants to be a bard, which is why I'm friends with Stev. I'm a knight who works for Lady Elowyn's family. They've hired me to be her bodyguard on the way to the Green Knight, who's actually called me several times, but I've just been too lazy about it.
Hi, my name is David, and I'll be playing the part
of Merlin, the ancient paragon of Arthurian mysticism.
Just actual Merlin.
I've heard tell that the Green Knight is up to his old tricks in Camelot, and I've decided to take young Elowyn under my wing, and with my tutelage guide her to discover the outer and inner secrets that will assist her in defeating the challenges of the Green Knight.
Love it. So, we're going to take these characters and go on a quest within the world of the Green Knight based on the unreleased film from A24. It was slated to release in June 2020, but...
A lot of things were slated for June 2020. June 2020 was slated for June 2020.
Thanks to COVID-19, we now have to roleplay our own version of the movie instead.
We're going to do this with Tenet next week.
Yeah. The Green Knight is based on a classic Arthurian legend, Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, where Gawain gets this strange challenge from the Green Knight who says, "Strike me here and now," in which Gawain does. This is a very honorable, chivalrous man, and he wants to prove his worth. But then, after striking him, the Green Knight's like, "1 year to the day, come seek me out in the Green Chapel, and I'm gonna hit you back." If I'm being honest, the legend itself is really confusing. When I read it, it's kind of clunky on like what they're going for. So even though the Green Knights as the characters game is not very well designed in that story, I think the RPG is pretty well designed. A24 has a custom-made RPG for this world where players have to balance honor and dishonor. 20 points of dishonor, and the adventure is over for that player. Players need not fear death, but they do need to fear dishonor. There will be a mix of pre-made encounters from the booklet, as well as encounters I have designed myself, and each encounter will end in a phase of judgment where we go through the list of all these moral dilemmas, and we find out truly how honorable or dishonorable our party is. What's so funny, Emily?
A knowing laugh.
Yes, let's find out.
Historically, in 20-Sided Stories history, we've always been honorable. We've never done wrong to the world around us.
Roll the clips.
Woof.
The big thing with the Green Knight is you must be there exactly 1 year to the day of the original encounter. And that's where we are starting. There is only 1 day left.
Oh, shit.
What day of the week is it?
Are there days of the week? Is this a Gregorian calendar? The Julian calendar?
I'm going to say it's a Friday night.
Hey! Okay, great.
Party.
Yuck.
Yum, yum, yum.
Are we all ready to dive in?
Woohoo! Yeah!
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. What do we got to lose? Come on.
A test of faith and courage, a game of chivalry and honor, a legendary race against time. You are about to enter the Twilight Space. One shot number 1, the Green Knight.
Chasing it.
We're living it.
We're gonna take him, and we're gonna bend him over and kick his green lily ass all the way back to Yarbagard or wherever he comes from. What?
You a scrawny little bard?
Hey! I may be a scrawny little bard, but I hit him so much with this mandolin that he said, okay, that's enough, and told me to come back a year later so he can have some more.
Hey, Stev.
What?
I think you're giving off some, BSE, which is
Huh?
No, I can't spell. You're showing off.
Nobody can
small...
spell. It's Arthurian times.
Don't tell. Just show.
The point I was going to make is that perhaps we shouldn't share all of the details of our quest with every random stranger who asks us about the Green Knight.
Somebody next to you leans over.
Quest? Did you say quest?
Of course
Are
we're
you
on
a
a
bunch of
quest.
heroes on a quest?
Exactly. We're going to face the Green Knight.
Merlin's beard.
What about my beard?
I'm sorry, I'm a bard, and I'm 5'2", and I've had 4 meads. The math is not in all of your favor. I was born to do this.
Steph, listen to me. This filthy, toothless, bumbling bartender is absolutely right to be skeptical. The Green Knight is no laughing matter. It's going to take the energy of a powerful sorcerer like myself, Merlin, alongside all your other help in order to qualm him once and for all.
Oi, Merlin? Like the Merlin?
Yes, that's right. The
From
Merlin.
Camelot?
That's what I
Legendary
said.
paragon of Arthurian mistresses.
Hailing all the way to the southeast of the country? Miles and miles! It must have taken you a whole year to get here!
It's taken me almost no time as a wizard who's over 600 years old is a negligible period.
600!
It's really not tasteful to be asking for autographs and giving some kind of star treatment just because he's Merlin.
crowd swarms in on
Merlin!
I've got toenails older than half of you.
Disperse the crowd.
The excitement starts building. Everybody is...
Merlin. Hey, this is great.
And then Stev steps up on the bard with his mandolin.
All right, everybody. This one's I wrote last week when we were off in some lake with some ghost lady. It goes a little something like this. There once was a ghost lady, her name was Beth. She needed a favor so her soul could rest. We found her old head at the bottom of a lake. There was a neat ring which nobody did take. After that it gets fuzzy, I really don't know. I mean, all this happened like a full week ago. Stop looking at me like this song isn't done. I mean, what am I, records? You were all there. You know what happened. Okay, hold on. So we slayed all the bad guys and gave to the poor. The moral of this story is that we're fucking great. Olay!
Wait, this song kind of feels like it didn't finish the song. You sure you don't got a bridge or a B part or something?
Well, no. No, I don't. But that's okay because Merlin's here. Oh my god, it's Merlin! Wow!
We all wake up groggy and achy.
You feel great.
Smells rank.
That was a great time.
We got down all right.
Stev checks the clock, and by clock I mean the sun.
Ooh, I stopped looking into this.
What hour is it?
Holy shit! Everybody, we gotta go. It's their o'clock.
The party grabs their things.
Has anybody seen my mandolin? Oh fuck, I left it downstairs at the bar. Alright, hold on.
You better hope it's still there. It's your only line of defense.
I'm gonna pretend that wasn't a joke.
It wasn't.
Do hurry.
The bartender sees you come down the stairs.
Oi!
Yeah.
This yours?
Oh, thank God!
You left
Yes.
it here.
I know, I was drunk, but thank you for keeping it safe. I appreciate that.
Of course, your songs were great. They just kind of felt like they weren't done.
Yeah, no, I know. I agree. It's just that I only know 3 chords on the mandolin, and
Right.
I sure would like a 4th one. I feel like that would really kind of round out my sound. Unfortunately for me, nobody I find here or anywhere seems to know a 4th mandolin chord. And you know, it's kind of hard enough being a traveling bard without every innkeeper, shopkeeper, well-wisher, and well-keeper, the people that keep wells, questioning what it is I do with my life. So consider that next time you go asking somebody about their craft. You know?
Yeah, sure. I'm chill.
Anyways, see you later.
The party reconvenes outside of the tavern and sets off on their way. Can everybody roll me authority to lock in the order of initiative for this encounter?
15.
22.
20.
18.
Wow, we're high rollers today.
Wow, yeah, what a fucking start. We leave the village of Habitanarium, but several miles from the Green Chapel, and continue towards it, entering a thick, dark woodland.
Oh, good. Another forest.
Yes, hello. There are many dark secrets in the forest. You must be watchful.
Yes.
It's pretty cool to have Merlin as like another dad or something.
I'm not your dad. Stop saying I'm your dad.
Not
Yes.
mine.
No, you keep mentioning dad. I'm not your dad.
You're more like a grandpa, actually.
I am not related to any of you.
No, he's more like a wizard that forced himself onto this adventure, and now he's here.
You hit the nail in the head.
I'll be hitting you in the head if you keep up with that back sass.
I like to see you try. You can't even reach the top of my head. I tower over you.
All right.
Everybody's arguing. I'm gonna say that's +1 dishonor for everybody except for Stev.
Hey.
And then, all of a sudden, an orange blur just right across the path.
Tiger!
The thing.
And then a man follows it.
Darn it.
Did you lose your dog?
What was that?
My dog. No, it's a fox. I've been chasing this thing for so long.
Why?
Why?
What?
Yeah,
For
Why?
meat? For fur? For
Wherefore?
fun?
Let's have Rebecca Blacksmith roll me persuasion. And this is an honorable action, I would say.
9.
And that's under.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so you're chasing a... I'm sorry. What? Why? I'm very persuasive.
All right. Look, I've been chasing this thing forever. It's not a normal animal. It's a magic fox. You understand?
Ooh.
You probably think I'm crazy or something. I swear.
Oh, no, we got Merlin.
Yeah.
We're right with you.
The Merlin.
Yeah.
Stop mentioning that he's actually Merlin.
Not the time.
Wow.
Not the time.
Could you sign my crossbow?
Once you tell us what is going on, then perhaps we could entertain that idea. Continue with your magic, Fox.
They say this fox can talk. Okay.
Talking fox.
But it can see other worlds and the future, the past. I know it can. They told me, and I'm gonna catch it.
Fox that talks.
Because they say if you catch it and then you kill it, you get its powers.
Oh, that's fucked up.
So I'm gonna get the damn thing before you do.
This man, he takes like a pose like he's about to, like we're in a quick draw and someone's gonna sprint first towards the fox, but everybody's just passively standing there.
I'm staring him down like a tower.
Ooh,
Hey.
you trying to intimidate him, Rebecca?
Yeah, can I back her up with that? Since we're both tall ladies with swords.
Absolutely.
15.
I got 13, so that's over.
Great. The knight and the lady stare this man down. That's all they need, and he doesn't move, even though he's ready to. Meanwhile,
Hey Merlin, is this guy full of shit or is there really a talking fox?
Well, I have to analyze that orange blow with my infinite powers of magnificent mysticism.
mysticism, yeah, it's honorable. You're seeking truth. You're not trying to do anything harmful.
Good. An 8.
Barely seeking into the future. While they stare at this man, Merlin can see the true effects of this fox and feel its mystic presence from here. It's not too far. If this fox were to be killed, it grants the killer a eldritch vision that allows people to slightly see into the future. It's almost as if the fox's soul becomes one with its murderer. But also, he sees that this fox is not meaning any harm.
Yeah.
And can, in fact, speak. It's very intelligent. But that's all he gets.
I'm afraid we cannot let any harm befall that poor animal.
Agreed. Merlin, Stev, you go find the fox while Rebecca and I detain this good sir.
Very well.
All right, B-team.
But do be quick, the Green Chapel awaits.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Well, that's all very exciting. I hope everything turns out okay. By the way, it's me, Merlin, the incredible genius of ancient Arthurian magic, here to tell you about a strain of sorcery that's more powerful than anything I practice, and that's the power of crowdfunding. So visit www.patreon.com/20sided stories and become a top contributor today, much like our good friends, to whom I'd like to extend a warm, wizardly thank you to Noah Reno and K-Max and Betty Stark, and of course Brian Baldwin, and who could forget Nate Buck. For as little as $3 a month, you can become a contributor and gain access to extra special exclusive episodes from your favorite podcast, 20-Sided Stories. So what are you waiting for? www.patreon.com/20-sided stories. And stay tuned for more magic!
Go ahead and roll for Braun. Both Rebecca and Elowyn.
Is it honorable?
This is a dishonorable action.
Oh.
Yeah, 16, I got over.
Oh, shit.
But Rebecca Blacksmith did not.
And I got 8.
As Merlin and Stev cross into the thick of the woods, Rebecca and Elowyn grab this man. And then he hits Rebecca Blacksmith in the face.
You regret that.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Ow. You're
I
strong.
will draw my sword if necessary.
All right, I'll just stop. I'll hang out here.
Sit.
Stay.
Hey,
Good boy.
a little dishonorable of you to dehumanize me like that.
You just slapped me in the face.
Nah, that's true. I deserve that.
Keep a sharp eye, boy. There's more than meets the eye on this particular fox.
You've got it, Magic Man.
And they see the fox.
The fox has met my eye. Look.
Oh my God, look at that.
It's pissing on a tree.
It didn't want us distracted, boy. We must keep it safe. The very fate of our mission might lay in the balance.
Do I just go grab it?
He's peeing. You don't have any time.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Hey, okay. Hey, Fox, can you understand me? Can you understand me?
Grab him.
Do you talk to, hello?
The fox turns and is very startled, but stands still.
Is it still peeing?
It's done.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt anyone. We're in the middle of their business, but look, myself and my old friend here, we don't mean any harm. We're just trying to put some distance between you and that weird guy that's trying to chase you. And he said you can talk. And I don't know if that's true or not, but I know you're magic, so probably. So I'm just gonna keep carrying on with this until you either walk away or respond, I guess. I'm Stev.
I am something larger than you or me.
Oh my God, the fox
the
talks with the
trees,
talking fox.
I told you.
Sprawling vines and weeds.
I'm sorry, you got to repeat that. I got too caught up in the idea that you were a talking fox.
I am larger.
I couldn't hear you.
Or me, the forest, the trees, the earth. Sprawling vines and weeds.
Well, those are good lyrics. That's really good. That's good stuff.
Stev pulls out his notebook as fast as he can and writes it down.
I am the tree.
Stev can write?
The vine. It's more of like a hieroglyph kind of thing. It's just like a lot of symbols.
He's just drawing pictures.
All right, so what?
Steph, let me have a crack at it. My dear magical creature, we come to you with great humility, and I want to impress upon you my authority as a grand wizard. try to get him to come with us.
I don't
As our friend.
Oh, you want us an animal companion?
Yes.
Oh, so you think if he comes with us, he'll be safe?
Not only safe, we'll have an insight into what happens in the future.
I travel alone.
Oh.
So do we. It works out great.
You are a party of 4. You lied to me.
Add 1 dishonor.
We could be a party of 5. Well, look, we're just a little worried about you, you know? You're out here getting chased by,
Is Adam apprehended?
Is that the person over there?
Indeed.
Yes.
Then I shall be gone from this place. He has been chasing me for days. This is my chance.
Before you go, can I ask you one question?
If you must.
Will Elowyn be okay? I'm worried about her.
Only time will tell.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Can I ask you another question after him?
I guess. I thought the point was that I was gonna get away, but yeah, go for it.
Okay, so look, I'm a bard, and I play the mandolin, but I only know I've got G, C, and D, but I don't have anything for flavor, you know. And you're already a better lyricist than I am, so I must imagine you're a better musician. So do you know any other chords that could help me round out my songs? You're looking at me like you don't know what I'm talking about. You know what?
Stev, roll persuasion. This is an honorable action. You're seeking a moment of truth. You're not trying to take advantage of this fox. Maybe it knows that 4th wonderful chord.
16.
Nat 20 at 16, but still not low enough.
Nah, this game sucks.
I have a feeling you will find what you seek if you remain honorable. But this chord is not mine to give.
So you don't play the mandolin.
He doesn't have any thumbs.
I'm a fox. I don't have. Yeah, I can't.
Well, I'm just checking. You can talk. It's just.
I'm going to be gone from this place.
Yeah.
Thank you for saving me.
Oh, you're welcome.
You meant to do that, right?
Oh, no, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No sweat. Just, yeah.
Yeah, sure, he says he pulled that sword, but I didn't see it. And, Camelot, they're like the...
If you don't shut your mouth, I will
Taxation is theft, is
with
all
the
I'm saying.
hilt of my
What does Arthur
sword.
really know? What does he really know? What
Can
does
I-
Arthur really
can I
know? He's got
kick
nothing.
him in the mouth?
Dishonorable action roll for Braun.
No.
Lady Noble Elowyn goes to lift her leg, and then that is a moment of weakness that Adam sees and takes advantage of. He breaks from her grasp, and he goes to run into the woods.
Rebecca.
I'm gonna go grab him.
Right as Merlin and Stev enter back onto the main path.
What is it? Look, I just needed to feed my family, man.
We've been here the whole time waiting for a move like this.
Yes, wizard and bard. Put you in your place, you vile fiend.
Look, fine. Yeah, you guys have clearly proven your worth. I'm out of here, okay? I'm gonna go. I just wanted to feed my kids.
Terrorizing magical creatures. Nothing good will come of it.
We will find you.
Not terrorizing. It's the tree of. It's the.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
It's the Ouroboros of life. All right, now go.
Stronger and smarter than me. Damn it.
Go put it on whatever this time period's equivalent of a Facebook group is, you piece of shit.
And he stomps off in the direction from whence he came, away from the fox. We end encounter 1.
Hooray!
And now it is time for judgment.
Oh no!
You left Adam alone and tired. +1 dishonor.
Ah, fuck.
You left Adam hungry and without food. +1 dishonor.
Oh no.
Adam is still angry about the fox. Absolutely, +1. You did not ask the fox for a reward. Good job. The fox was not turned over to Adam. Good job. You did not rob him. Good job. You did not try to restrain or bind the fox, even with good intent. You just spoke to it true and pure. You did not try to kill the fox. You did not try to convince it to sacrifice itself. Nothing of foul intent. Therefore, 3 points in total that you add to your dishonor. Honorable things. You agreed to help the fox and let it out of the woods? Kinda. -3 dishonor. You did not convince Adam of your deed, though, however, so no benefit there. And you also didn't help Adam go get some food when he shouted that he was just trying to feed his family.
There was no time.
Came and went, so no benefit there, but no negative either. So overall, a net positive. You lost 3 and you gained 3. The adventure will continue.
We're running out of time. You idiots are traveling too slowly for adventuring.
I have a 5'2" man on my back at all times.
Steph, get off of her back and do your own walking.
One of your steps is like 4 of mine.
Then you better giddy up, haven't you?
All right, fine. You have to tell me if something's coming. I can't see over tree lines.
Can somebody get him some stilts?
Make me some, wizard.
I can't hear you down there.
It's not my fault you're in a different weather pressure system, you tall old fuck!
How tall is Merlin?
Pretty fucking tall, taller than him.
I'm taller than you.
Everyone's taller than me, that's the problem.
The woods become darker, foggier, mistier. There's an overcast, a lot of dead branches, and you reach a misty, bleak pond, and you hear something squirming about.
Shh. Do you hear that?
Another delay, +1 dishonor to the whole party. And now we roll authority to get the initiative order for this encounter.
3.
11.
17.
14.
Okay, great. We hear a little squirm, a little rustle of some kind throughout the marsh, kind of moving some branches in the water or whatever. Elowyn, what would you like to do?
If there's somebody there, show yourself.
Nothing.
All right, well, let's see if this gets your attention.
Roll for Braun. How far did you throw that rock?
Fail.
The rock doesn't go very far. And then it rolls down a slight incline and lands on Merlin's foot.
Hey!
What the hell was that?
Will you do something then?
Very well. We will see if these shivering things hiding behind the murk, if they can appreciate the intimidating prowess of a legendary sorcerer.
All right.
And I flail my staff around in an intimidating gesture.
If you're rolling for intimidation, that's going to be dishonorable.
4.
It's not over. Merlin's not very scary. Let's have Rebecca roll for folklore. See if she knows anything
Great
about. So, go ahead and roll. No bonuses to this. What is honorable?
Done. 8.
Great. Rebecca hears the sound and listens carefully. There's kind of a squirminess to it, moving in a wave in the bushes throughout the water.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought it could have been like a little woodland creature, but it sounds like it's going through leaves and the water, which makes it sound like we are dealing with a serpent.
How large?
And then something emerges. It's bright, it's beautiful, and Merlin can't move.
What?
What is it?
Shining right at him, Rebecca sees.
Is that?
She's heard of legends of this serpent creature with beautiful skin that stuns anyone who may look upon its beauty. Legends call it a Scatalis.
Oh my lord, it's real, it's a Scatalis. It's this magical giant snake that's beautiful, it's almost blinding, and it's going to attack Merlin.
Merlin,
We have to
look
do
away.
something.
Stev's turn is up. Stev, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna play a song so fucking rockin' Merlin breaks out of his trance from the snake and runs away.
Stev, roll me performance.
Oh boy. 8. So yes.
Great. Stev pulls out his mandolin as fast as he can.
Here we go, everybody. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wake the fuck up, Merlin! Wake the fuck up, Merlin! It's just a snake, it's just a snake. Stop being afraid of the snake. It's Merlin, the wizard. He's really fucking awesome. He's way cooler than the snake, even though it's really fucking pretty. Merlin's gonna wake up, and Merlin's gonna do shit, and we're gonna get away and fight the Green Knight. So let's go now, wake up!
And somehow this song, because of Merlin's very questionable music tastes, is more beautiful than the scales of this serpent. And Merlin turns around and snaps out of it.
Good God.
A moment of freedom.
Everyone,
Let's go!
divert your eyes.
But then the serpent notices and swims back into the water. It's sneaking around.
Shite. It's gonna gonna strike at any moment.
Merlin, what do we do?
Don't look at
It's
it.
exactly as I feared. This whole pond is infested with a scatalus. It's the most dreaded of the reptilian enemies of old. There's so much lore behind it, but what we must learn from it is that we must avert our eyes.
I've already said that.
Yes, well, that's pretty much it. If you could find a way to fight it without looking at it, then we're golden. But
Could we view it through a reflection without it having this effect?
Absolutely. So, we're gonna need a series of mirrors.
All right, well, Rebecca, how polished is your sword?
Rebecca pulls out her sword per the request. It's kind of dull. As the daughter of a blacksmith, she has the finest weaponry, but you four have been traveling for several months without much pause for upgrades or sharpening. It doesn't seem like it's going to work. However, you guys are great mind readers. Elowyn looks across the pond and sees, clearly bloodied, clearly the result of a fallen soldier who was prey to this serpent. There lies a very shiny and very mystical sword.
Over there, look, across. Look at that sword.
Is that a sword of the sun? It's so bright. Oh my god.
I don't know, but it seems potentially useful.
We're gonna need that. We're gonna need the reflections.
A quick splash in the water.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I can't go to under again.
You must go quick, Elowyn.
Okay, I'm gonna dash for that sword.
Ooh, dashing is going to once again come from Braun.
Oh, hell yeah, that's a 7.
Nice. Elowyn, in the heat of the moment, goes right around the pond, doesn't wade in the water because that would slow her down, and she goes up to the body and gets a better look at the sword. It is a gorgeous weapon, razor sharp, clearly enhanced in some way with this pale indigo aura. The weight of it is perfect in Lady Elowyn's hand, almost as if it was meant to be.
This is some of the most beautiful, exquisite sword work I've ever seen. With a blade like this, how could man not fell a creature like this? Perhaps he hesitated. He couldn't kill the beast. Well, I promise to put you to good use, my friend.
Suddenly from the water, the serpent, the Scatellus has revealed itself.
Oh no!
Don't look at it, whatever you do.
Sided Stories is produced by Sage GC, Travis Reaves, Jessica Dahlgren, Emily Ervolina, and David Michmerhuizen. Editing and sound design by Sage GC. Twilight Space artwork by Candela. Original music score by Sage GC. A very special thanks to all of our wonderful Patreon supporters of past, present, and future. Podcast directed by Sage GC. You can follow 20-Sided Stories on Twitter or Instagram at 20-Sided Stories. That's 20-Sided Stories. Or visit our website for all sorts of goodies at 20sidedstories.com.
The legend has begun, but its carvings are incomplete. Will our adventurers reach the Green Chapel on time, or will dishonor overcome them? Find out next week in The Green Knight, Part 2, when you return to the Twilight Space.